and he is here to fix the lights. As a matter of fact, he's going to be at the Cleveland Comedy Club tonight. Appearing with
Steve Middleman. Steve Middleman, he's fantastic. I just watched him last night for the first time, and he's just incredible. And a guy named Randy Lubis is our feature act. He's from Pittsburgh.
He's Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh?
Well, he's not that funny.
I wouldn't think so, being from Pittsburgh, although a good friend of mine is in Pittsburgh tonight at the Comedy Club in Pittsburgh appearing.
Who's that?
Gary Muledeer.
Oh, yeah, I worked
Gary Muledeer
just this past week in Warren.
Cleveland Comedy Club. That's right, he was at Giggles.
Yeah, Tickles.
Tickles,
in
right.
Warren,
anyway,
Ohio.
he's down in Pittsburgh right now. Funny guy. So if anybody down in Pittsburgh wants to go out and see a very funny act, pick on Gary Muledeer because he can take it. He's very good. This fellow we have at Lanigan's on Thursday nights. We have an amateur night where you can come and try out, and if you're good, we bring you back and hire you on Sunday night to work for us. And there's a lot of tough acts. I mean, it's not easy. You had to beat out a guy that night who did an impression of a tidal wave, right?
Yeah, I was trembling the whole time.
But he did luckily beat out the guy who did an impression. Now, the guy that did the impression of the tidal wave, he simply got a girl out of the audience and put her on a chair, and then he kind of stood back and ran at her like it was a tidal wave and fell on her, and then he kind of ran away. So it was really a stupid act, and you were a lot better.
Thank you, thank you. You noticed I moved the girl a little back farther before I ran.
I thought you did it very well.
Thank you.
We're going to play the game now. He's a big fan of the prize movie, right?
Yeah, here's a bit of trivia for you listeners. Do you remember this clip? Oh boy, is that the tree? You remember that?
I remember that. I was so sick of that clip when they finally guessed it, I could die.
How long did it go on? 6 months or something?
Long time. It was almost $3,000 when we gave it away.
Yeah.
A long time. You remember the movie? What was the movie called?
The Cat Creeps.
No, that was the last clip.
Oh, I don't know.
A Man Alone was the name of the movie.
Okay.
A Man Alone. That was the clip, okay? He even remembered the fact the OJs came on one time and did Is That the Tree in unison.
Yeah, in harmony. It was just fantastic.
That means unison. It's the same thing.
No, actually, unison means at the same time. Harmony is at the same time on different pitches.
Pick a card out of there.
I think I shall.
It's never coming back, I'll tell you that. Anyway, he'll be at the Comedy Club tonight. His name is Dan O'Shannon. Where are you from, Dan?
Paynesville, Ohio.
What are you doing with those bulbs in your hand, Dan?
I was going to keep them.
You were going to keep the bulbs?
My mom said take something, you know, to save, like a souvenir.
Put the bulbs back in the set!
My mom.
I don't care what your mom said. We've never had anybody come on and try to steal bulbs out of the set before.
She called in sick and everything. She's watching. Seeing New York Confidential.
This is from Chester. I can't believe it. I never had anybody try to steal, actually, things off the set before.
It's a nice phone, John.
It's a lovely phone, and it's staying here, too. This is Chester, who lives in LaGrange, Ohio, and we'll call right after you watch this.
I sit here for hours, and I always end up getting a bad pain in my...
Hi. Is this Chester Novak in LaGrange?
Yep.
Oh, good. You know where's LaGrange, Ohio? Do you know?
Yeah.
No.
He doesn't know. Where is it, Chester? Well, I knew you'd know.
It's on the intersection Route 303 and 301.
303 and 301. Right. Boy, I have no idea where that is. Okay, fine. I know where 303 is because it goes through Hinckley. That's all I know. 303.
It's about 27 miles southwest of Cleveland.
27 miles southwest. Who is that?
Dick Van Patten.
That's right, Dick Van Patten from the TV show.
All in the Family.
No, not All in the Family. 8 is a little young. All in the Family. Pick a letter.
That's a big family.
Huh?
That's a big
family is right. Whatever letter you want. Dan will get it for you.
T.
T.
Can't have me.
No, that's why he says I'll take you.
Oh, can't have me.
Okay, fine. Pull the prize out of there.
Ford Granada LTD.
A Ford Granada LTD.
Oh, I'm sorry, no. An Encyclopedia Britannica
There's a second choice. Oh, that's it. Or a book of science or a medical manual.
I was reading
All right.
No, you were doing it okay.
Okay, a book of science or a medical annual. That's right.
So you can take one of... Don't put it back in there now. We've given it away. If you put it back in there, we'll give it away again. Then we won't have any to give away. So we'll look dumb, okay?
Can't have me.
So now you can put it back up there. I'm trying to train the kid. You know, he's kind of young, but...
Can I spin the wheel, John?
He'll learn.
You spin the wheel?
Yeah, can I spin the wheel?
All right, go spin the wheel.
I told my mom to spin the
Okay, we're going to...
spinning the wheel, Mom.
We're going to show you a film clip right now. And if you can name the movie we took this from, you'll win $10.43. Bring that one back and do it again, but it's not. A Man Alone. Wish it was. That would be a good idea. Bring back that old-time clip and take something else out of it and see if they got it. Yeah. I always wanted, you know what I always want to do? I always want to take a clip out of a current movie we were showing that day.
Oh, yeah?
And see if they could figure it out if we showed it, but we've never done that.
Big movie.
All right, well, what do you think that is?
I got no idea, but I'll say Mrs. Miniver.
Mrs. Miniver. That's wrong.
that figure.
Not Mrs. Miniver. Hey, listen, Chester, thanks for playing.
Thanks for calling.
All right, bye.
Good day.
You too.
All right, take care.
Okay. Now we put 5 now. We got $15.43 in there. You get to see how it all works?
Yeah.
Is this
Kinda
exciting?
neat. You can see it on the monitor there.
I mean, after sitting home all your life watching the movie, isn't it exciting?
Now
to
I'm
see how
on
it
it.
works?
It's almost a dream come true. I just had some lights and everything.
Well, I'll get you some lights. If you really want lights to take home.
I'd like one. Could you sign it and everything?
I could sign one of them. Okay,
Okay.
this light right here. How's that?
Fine.
I don't have
That's
anything
my
to
light
write
there.
with, okay?
I'm
Do you have anything to write with?
No, I got a wood burning kit on the...
I don't think that's going to work on this.
Okay.
We'll just have to find something, and I'll write something. on
Okay,
it
that'll
for
be
you.
swell.
Take it home and
That'd be
put it in
great.
your Scrapbook.
Yeah.
Won't be able to close your scrapbook probably afterward, but it's up to you. Well, Dan O'Shannon will be appearing tonight at the Cleveland Comedy Club. He was a winner of our talent contest at Lanigan's, and he's one of the brightest young comics I've seen on stage in a long time, honestly.
Well, thank you.
You really are.
Thank
You're
you.
very funny.
Oh.
He looks to me like one of the Waltons. I don't know why that's funny, but...
Yeah, I got a
There's
big
a-
laugh when you said that the other day.
Yeah.
Said you look like one of the Waltons, and the place just collapsed.
Yeah, it really
It's
did.
just
Got a big laugh out of that. Okay, well, we're going to come back in a minute. You get a chance to go down and see him tonight at the Cleveland Comedy Club.
Or tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Or Saturday night.
Funny material. We'll come back in a minute.